damage am I getting?
I missed my punish, and she took the kiss. God damn it.
And the Wi-Fi password.
No!
Oh, come on, bro.
Oh, no, Saturn.
No, all right, that's real. Real recognize real. It'd be even funny if we pulled a Stitch off the second one. It's like,
oh, no.
Buy a lottery ticker right now, bro. I want whatever soil she's using. So
yeah. We already see the slow start beginning to kind of eke in because, again, these two are both concerned about that opening. The one thing that is going to apply here, though, is if Ling is knocking Elam out of these kill windows, it's going to become very hard to find the kill. Villager, very easy time recovering in certain matchups, and this is kind of one of them. Unless Ling is able to line up the Nair, things can get very difficult very fast. Villager's going to live long, and on the other side, Villager Bowling Ball and Tree can be incredible versus Peach and really pose a threat. Yeah,
again, Peach doesn't leave a lot of creativity in how she can recover back to the ledge, so those very stationary ledge trapping options are going to get a lot more mileage than you would in maybe, say, other matchups. And there, as we see right there, forced to recover low, the Bowling Ball positioned so perfectly. That's going to get Elam on the board here.
Yeah, Elam, eternally cognizant of the threat of the first bowling ball. Just does the first one to force the approach from a slightly deeper angle. You're not snapping the ledge, and you don't get to drift back far enough here, so you have to eat the second bowling ball.
Ooh, okay. Had the right idea going for that up smash to catch Ling jumping in over the Lloyd Rocket, but just missing right there. And again, Elam doing what Villager does so well is just, put up this array of projectiles in front of you and be able to apply pressure safely, but Ling able to trade favorably with that fair. Going to get himself on the board here.
Yeah, it's beautiful there. And not too big a deficit here. As long as Villager stays somewhere under about 20%, it should be easy for Ling to find some sort of big starter. That being said, we're at 20 and the big starter didn't happen, so we're going to see a much more tit-for-tat neutral beginning soon.
Yep, you see Elam providing a lot of good shield pressure there. Forcing Ling to kind of hold the block throughout the entirety of that exchange. Yeah. Now able to set up the tree and has a little extension of such.
No! The backer might have been unintentional question mark? I don't know what happened there. That was very unfortunate, though.
Y'all got the number for that truck?
Nice.
Hit and run.
Oh, man.
Insurance ain't going to cover that.
Ridiculous. And one thing that kind of makes this hard is Villager has a very calm way of controlling a lot of space horizontally in the air, whether it be at short hop or full hop height. And while Peach has good aerial mix, Peach does not have good aerial speed.
Yes.
So Slingshot can pose a real problem for her.
Yeah, you see Ling trying to find a way around this horizontal pressure, but Elam doing just such a good job. Spacing out perfectly. Once again, has the tree out and just gonna go for the heat check bowling ball there.
I like that Elam held it because they were like,
I understand it now.
So real.
All right, gonna use Pocket to utilize catching that turn up back there at the ledge. Also gonna catch the turn up as well. So get the 2-for-1 combo right there. So Ling able to get back on the board here. Oh, God.
Very nice. Forward air. Going to settle for the small two-piece for now. Taking pretty good positioning. The Lloyd trade is unfortunate there and doesn't actually get the hit on Villager. Only 23 on versus 103. This can get a little difficult fast, but Ling finding very good starts here.
There you go. Slingshot going to provide a little bit of respite to reset everything here. Elam once again going to plant the tree.
Oh, good timing from Ling, just catching that repeated pattern. If you are sequencing your moves too much, people will find the holes.
There you go, landing there. Once again, provide some pressure, so Ling clawing his way back into this, only about 40% separating both players here. But again, Elam just going to put the brakes on, do what Villager does well, and just play safely from a distance.
Oh, I like that jump back before the Lloyd spawn, too, to confirm that it wasn't even going to be a trade. Hard call out on the fair there. That was really solid stuff from Elam. They're just showing a lot of strength in this matchup, honestly.
And broke out the bug in the victory screen.
Yeah, true.
It's like, I got you this.
Hey, check me out.
Yeah, but like I said, again, showing to not be scared in this matchup. Again, sometimes it can be very intimidating against Peach. So we mentioned could be a game of few interactions, but
Yeah.
both players executing the long game very, very well.
Yeah, and Ling not finding those big
Whoa.
openings in the
Yay!
same way that we're used to. Yeah!
Canned fanfare.
Yeah, the Halo, the
Yeah.
Halo fire. Pop!
Alrighty, game 2. Going back to Pokemon Stadium 2 here, Dre. Let's see if Ling can make the adjustments or if Elam's going to continue to put on this great clinic.
All right. Calm start so far. Pretty big damage out the gate for 30 seconds, but again, we're starting with a tit for tat neutral. Ling probably realizing that looking for those big openings is not cutting it. However, the tit for tat neutral is going to work out in Villager's favor, so you got to pick your poison. Maybe ebb and floats, turn that dial a little bit back and forth. Oh, no punish on the F smash or the up smash in the face.
Yeah.
Ling looking a little scared.
Yeah, it's you can definitely see a little bit of tepidness in going for that punish. Ooh, from deep with that dash attack off the platform.
Yeah.
Going to provide just a little bit of space here. Good forward air to, again, continue this approach onward.
Yeah. And while I did mention Elam sequencing some of their forward airs earlier, just doing it one after the other, and that causing a problem, seems like the adaptation to that has been quite quick, never showing Ling the same thing twice.
They're going to get that single chop on the tree there. You're going to try to avoid that right side of the stage if you can. Ooh, okay, good catch on the air dodge right there. That back air is going to finish out that stock. So Ling able to get first blood here, but leading pretty heavy on his first stock. That forward is going to catch. That is going to be an even game here, Dre.
Yeah, looking pretty good here, but it could happen anyway. It could go in anyone's hands.
Ooh, there we go. Just a little bit of close quarter combat there. Trying to find that one way in. It has been a steady diet of Lloyd Rocket and forward air from Elam, not giving Ling an easy avenue of approach.
All right, big turnip throw there. Not going to result in too much damage. It's a little too late for the big combo, but 64 is quite nice here. 79, slightly unanswered. A light fare. Keep the change.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Second stitch this game untouched.
Yeah,
Ling not able to connect these.
You like your chances if you're an Elam, but again, if you're a Ling, you're trying to capitalize on those any opportunity you can.
Yeah, absolutely. I understand the fear, though. Giving Villager pocket stitch. A third stitch for your troubles. No big deal.
Certainly,
no big deal.
Certainly, I won't miss a third time.
Yeah,
Smile.
I'm good.
Ooh, there we go. Grab armor helping you power through the Lloyd Rocket there. Again, that's grab there from Elam as well.
Yeah, big back throw, though. This is going to be a difficult spot. That hurt bomb. What happened with the hurt bombs? That whiffed?
That's crazy. That was absolutely nuts.
That whiffed?
In what world?
Okay.
Sure.
All right. Elam slowly eking out this percent. Oh, big trade. Good DI, though, from Ling. Not panicking too hard, just taking it slow.
Yeah, able to survive that one. Ooh, go for the axe KO right there, but
yeah, I like the idea there. Constantly threatening with the tree. Let's threaten with the axe.
There we go. Let's get forced to recover low. Not going to get the read on the ledge there. Again, trying to follow that Lloyd Rocket and maybe try to find another punish on a jump in. Again, the steady diet of these horizontal projectiles. Yeah. Not giving Ling a clean look to jump back into the game here.
Yeah. It's good, though. Ling recognizing, with a lead, I really don't have to do anything. Villager isn't going to kill me off of 2 exchanges for no reason. I can take it slow. But Elam slowly pushing Ling back into the corner and capitalizing immediately on a bad movement option.
Yep, 63%. Not something that can, definitely not impossible to be made up.
Yep.
So, we've seen Elam be able to generate a lot of pressure here. Again, just been a steady diet of everything. And like you mentioned, Ling recognizing, okay, I still have, percentage advantage here. So, I'm not looking to push the envelope too much in places where he doesn't have to.
Yeah, it's important versus zoners that you don't run into them for no reason if you have the lead. It's so easy to be like, oh, I have the slow character pinned down. I need to rush them into the corner. But you could get caught. And also in this game, I'm sure you've heard it before, zoners got hands.
Yeah. That zoner will punch you in the face.
Yeah, you got to be careful.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson with a slingshot.
Hey, yo. It's crazy. Ooh!
Nice. Good timing, good spacing there. I like that little triangle jump motion. Bait out the attempted roll coverage. Elam sees it immediately, responds, goes for the rising aerial, gets nailed by that back air.
Yep.
Very, very sturdy stuff from Ling. Good adaptation to game one as well, slowing down the game plan, but also not looking for the big opener is a big thing. I think you can see in any character that's able to kill you in few interactions or even one interaction, how that dial switches in someone's mind where they realize, I'm not going to get away with that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you learn very early. It's like, okay. And I think Elam set the pace very early in that first game, like you mentioned. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to let you get away with these. You're not going to get these avenues very often. So Ling recognizing that, going to take a bit of a slower approach here. And again, yep, choosing the correct option there to punish the jump aerial back off the ledge. So now we're evened up 1 game apiece here. Winner takes all here on Kalos Pokemon League as we're in top 32, folks. Winner moves on.
All right, things are getting serious in here. I believe this is winner is going to make top 16 or 24 here.
That sounds about right. So we're seeing the counter pick here for this game 3. What do you think Elam is looking for here, Dre, that you would have gotten on Pokemon Stadium 2 again?
I think the wall is here because Ling kept recovering under the map, and it's so much easier to pin with bowling ball if the character can't ride the wall. So Elam, that's the immediate thing that comes to mind. Villager does have a wall jump and can get away with some stuff relative to it. I don't know how much it's gonna, how much that matters in a matchup like this, where Peach is just kind of doing her own thing anyways, stall off map anyways. But the denial of going under the stage, especially for a character like Peach who thrives from mixing up her recovery, is going to pose a problem for Ling in the long run. We do see, however, that the neutral is working out in Ling's favor to start. Not a lot of time spent off map.
No, yeah, absolutely. Again, trying to find that way in. That landing there, going to get punished by Nair out of shield as well, and it's going to spin pretty much the same gameplay here for Elam. Just a steady diet of forward air, back air, Lloyd Rocket, not giving Ling that opening that you're looking for.
Yeah. This can be where the game can get a little bit hard for Villager in particular relative to the other zoners, because in a lot of spots here, the zoner has a means of doing something with CQC in a way that Villager really does not. Villager has to continue to pin you down, call out your movement, and it can get a little bit scary at times. And we see here that Ling is not giving the free movement options, is constantly mixing, constantly changing how things are flowing. Ooh. Oh, the Nair would have worked there. Unfortunate. Almost actually loses the stock in a reversal attempt from Elam, but it's going to miss.
There we go. Gets the back throw just to get some positioning here. Ling opting to recover high. You could see those side platforms on Kalos be a factor here, giving you another option to recover. Go for us again, some close quarter actions as we were talking about. That backer off the platform will allow Elam to strike first. But Ling almost immediately responding, not going to get the KO. Whoa!
Fair off the platform, is going to eat the 8% for attempting it though. Float, big Nair, yep, just put that pressure there. Villager is going to suffer for that map pick as well if Ling is on point with these Nairs. Just ride that wall and wait.
Yeah, like you mentioned, the wall going to provide some different ledge punishing options for Villager, but also for Peach as well, like you said. Both characters forced to take a much more linear route back to the stage.
Yeah. Well said.
All right, there you go. Oops. Trying to side B to generate some pressure there. Ooh!
Down air through the tree, doesn't commit. I think maybe responding to the audio cue there, actually. Because Ling pulled the float back, where pulling it back to connect the combo would have worked.
Interesting stuff here. Going to get the grab.
Ling doesn't have headphones on. I'm a liar.
Nah, he could feel it. He feels the music was inside him.
Oh, God.
It's New York. It's like a musical. That happens. People just break out into songs.
Feel the music. The heart of the city.
All right. Again, trying to generate some offense here. Good dash at to catch the landing there.
Good catch.
We're going to get the set up shop on the top of that platform. Ooh, again, trying to read that option from the ledge. Having the right idea, jumping with Elam, but just not in the position to get the punish.
Yeah, the little niche mix-up's starting to get crazy, too. Elam keeps getting hit for short-hopping these aerials, elects to full-hop because of where Ling is choosing to float. The minutia, the little meta that happens between the player-to-player interaction, we're really starting to see come into effect in this Game 3.
Absolutely. All right, again, going for just a high float, just to kind of take a lay of the land here. 2%
Nice.
separating the two, and here we go. Nice catch with the up air there from Elam.
Yeah, it was back air delayed to catch the air dodge every time there, so that was a very well-timed mix-up. Just keep it in the pocket sometimes, you know. You don't always have to throw that mix-up out early.
Game 3, gotta empty the tank now while you still can.
Yeah, exactly. With a stock lead like this, I mean, while Villager's percentage is high, it can be hard for Peach to kill here. I say that, and the back air comes out. Unfortunate. Elam getting a little bit too overzealous at the ledge and overcommitting. Ling combos is a classic right here. Fat 64. Ling just has to play it slow. How's it going to work out?
Yeah, we haven't seen a lot of those long Peach strings at all. It's all the dot eye.
Oh, this is going to be problematic.
Recovering from deep.
Air, back hit. It's looking like it might be over if Ling does the right things. That's not going to kill. Do the balloons make it back in time? The Nair again, but it's going to force the light hit on a stage tech. Elam is going to make it back this time, but Ling going to slow it down. I have no reason to overextend here. Let me just confirm my win.
Yeah, there we go. Right at the 11th hour there. Again, it was looking like a very slow, methodical game for the majority of that set, Dre. Yeah. But, again, we saw that a little bit of an opening on that last stock. And, again, just the right catching of the resources, catching that jump with the turnip. And then at that point, it's just kind of shooting free throws in the gym. Just a lot of top players go through these repetitions. Like, okay, you practice these scenarios, all the time. How am I going to punish my opponent's recovery? And Ling just, not messing up, what was a quick 2 there. And in a hard-fought set, it's going to be Ling moving on in a 2-1 clip. That was a really, really good set.
Yeah, absolutely was. And, like, again, relative to your comment about it shooting free throws, people miss free throws sometimes.
Yeah.
Ling there? Absolutely not. That guy needed to save the game and did. Top 16 for Ling. Elam going to move down to loser's side. I believe that is for 25th.
That's how the bracket math works out, yeah. There you go. The backer going to catch right there. So, great. Yeah. Rewind. Bring it back real quick. But
and I'm seeing, look at this.
Ooh.
It's looking like an interesting set coming up. I believe that is Eligiman. I could be wrong on that. Versus, though, Hayes, a classic New Jersey young GOAT.
Yeah, Hayes has been around for a long time and is, I think within the last couple of years has really kind of solidified himself as a, the way that we do the PRs in Jersey is funny. It's by a letter grade system.
Yep.
So that's funny. He's been a top, 15 player in the state for a while now. And a state that's really, really hard to get power ranked in sometimes, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of killers in Jersey, and Hayes has definitely solidified himself as one of the really good ones. So
yeah, it's easy to look at any PR and go, bottom of the PR.